Hello and welcome to another AAA review. We today are looking at the Hasbro X-Men Jubilee. I have already done Mr. Sinister and Wolverine, but today it's Jubilee's turn. I've been waiting for this to turn up. I've seen other people, friends of mine on Instagram that have already got theirs. I got mine today and I am super excited. Direct from Hasbro Pulse. So let's jump straight into this. Check out the artwork on this box. That is super cool. I'll bring it in closer for you guys. It is absolutely awesome. It really pops. Jubilee is in the box and I am going to be unboxing her, of course. Let's take a look at the side. We've got Jubilee with her glasses on. Classic Marvel Comics. This is fantastic. And on the back it says Jubilation Lee is the newest member of the X-Men, able to project plasma fireworks from her hands with explosive results. This is really cool. Now, as I've said before, but I'll do it again for this video as well, no plastic, it's plastic free. It says so on the box. Hasbro have gone with a plastic free design and they've gone for this VHS look. Now here I have a VHS, just a sort of comparison, an original X-Men VHS, of course, Night of the Sentinels part 1 and 2, and Jubilee was of course part of those episodes. With all this said, we are going to have a look at Jubilee, so let's get her out of the box. So here she is out of the box, Jubilee, and first impressions, it is a very nice figure. It took me a few seconds to get her to stand there. Just a little bit of repositioning. I've had to kind of put one foot up off of the floor there, just like that. But yes, first impressions, she is absolutely awesome. I'm really liking this figure. You can see straight away the sort of cell shading that they do. It's going across the jacket here. I'm just going to give this a little manual turn for a moment, and again on the other side down onto the wrists. But it definitely is Jubilee. It's a really good representation of her on first impressions. Now in the box she comes with some accessories, one being a separate head that you can see there on the screen now, and the other thing being a couple of, looks like what would represent her fireworks, so I'll attach them in a minute. And she also comes with not one but two pairs of shades, her classic Jubilee shades, one being sort of transparent and the other one being more opaque, sort of more of a solid colour would be the word I would use. Try and get that in focus, but there you go. I'll pop them on. Let's take a look. So there she is with one of the pairs of shades on, and what is like almost like a transparent pink bit that you just wrap around her wrists to sort of simulate her firing those projectile fireworks out. Sadly, they're not great, but I don't know what else they could have done to sort of do that, if that makes sense. But other than that, this is a really nice looking figure. Adding the glasses is really cool. And here she is with the sort of transparent glasses on. Yes, a really cool. I think it's nice just to have the extra or the option, depending on which you prefer. I think they both look really cool. The head, of course, is just a ball joint for you to be able to swap out. So I'm just going to do that on camera now. Swap out that head for the spare head, the second head. So we can take a look at that. Oh, I'll place it in. You've got to get these just right. I'm going to have to do this. There we are. It's just slightly off camera, but there is the other head that you get. Sorry about the focus, guys. Yeah, pretty cool. It's nice to have the option. I kind of like this head. I'd say this head's probably my preference personally, with the glasses already sort of attached in her hair. This is absolutely awesome. Okay, let's have a good look at Jubilee here. So we've got rotation in the arms. They'll move out and up and down. That's pretty good. Obviously we've got movement in the head, backwards, forwards, left and right. The same kind of articulation you'd expect. Some articulation there, so we can turn her from side to side. And we've obviously got full body rotation, which is pretty cool. So you can get like a full tan either way. It's pretty cool. And there is rotation there as well. That's awesome. Sorry about the focus, guys. It's tricky doing this bit. We've also got, obviously, we can move the legs in and out. We've got a double join on the knee, and we've got that kind of movement that we get from that ball joint on the foot. Basically what we've come to expect. We've got movement in the wrists, we've got movement in the elbows. Yeah, pretty nice figure. And I think the size wise they've done well with Jubilee's proportions, because she is sort of like, I don't know, I think she's supposed to be like age 19. Jubilee, of course, her first appearance was in X-Men issue 244, which came out in May 1989, which is this issue here. This is Jubilee's first ever appearance. I'm pretty chuffed that I own this copy. So there you go. She obviously has the ability to fire pyrotechnic energy blasts from her hands, and she can evade telepathic detection. She was created by Chris Claremont and Mark Silvestri, and in the animated TV series she was voiced by Alison Court, who I don't know if it's true, but I think Alison Court is not voicing her in the new up-and-coming X-Men animated series, the extension, you know, where it continues on, which is coming out, I think, 2023, I believe. But yeah, she is absolutely awesome. Definitely glad to have added her to the collection. She's a great looking figure. All those little accessories you get are great. One thing I will say, which I don't think is a positive, this one was, I think, £27. That's obviously £3 dearer than, because normally now Legends are like 24 quid. I think it's a little bit much. I think it's a little bit too high. I don't see why these are more expensive. I mean, they're saving money with the packaging, let's be honest, and they haven't passed that cost on. That's my only gripe, I would say. I had to have her because I think these are absolutely phenomenal. These are great action figures, but I just think if I had any kind of real gripe, it's the price. The price is just that little bit too high. I think it should be around the £24 mark along with the other Legends. Now here she is next to her Toy Biz counterpart, which they took forever, Toy Biz, to bring out a Jubilee. I remember it just seemed to be forever. They never brought her out in any of the original waves, and then she came out in the Generation X wave, and let's be honest, it's a long time has passed since Toy Biz and now obviously Hasbro, and there is a massive difference. Now I know this isn't the first Jubilee Legend we've had. It's my first Jubilee Legend, but comparison wise to this Jubilee, there's no comparison. This one is obviously so much more advanced. I mean, interestingly enough, they put like this bit here for this Jubilee to throw, and she came with some rollerblades. I would have liked to have seen this Jubilee come with some rollerblades. That would have been cool. So there you go, guys. There's the comparison from the original one. I think we'll all agree that this one is far more superior to this one. However, like I always say, this one still has its charm. So there we are, guys. There is Jubilee. Obviously she comes with those accessories, those extra glasses, that spare head. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, I have, as I start to look a bit closer, can see the darker colour for the shading, and down one side and down the inside. But I'd say of all of them so far, she's the least shaded, if that makes sense. She still pops out, and hopefully you guys can see that here. She definitely still pops. I'll take a measurement of her size. She is just, I'd say actually just under 6 inches. Let's just check. I'll check this side, it makes it a bit easier. Yeah, I'd say she's about 5.5 inches in height, looking at that. And I would say probably, let's try and go from shoulder to shoulder. yeah, 1.5 inches across the chest. But then it's all down to trying to get the scales. It's no good doing a massive, you know, that's the whole idea. So but that gives you an idea of the size of her. Yeah, I really like this figure. I love this figure line. I think they've done a great job with these. I was super excited to get it. I'm not disappointed in any way. I think this is a really cool figure, and if you've been collecting these, I think it'll be a great addition to your collection. I am looking forward to getting Storm, and of course I am looking forward to getting Jean Grey, because she has been announced, and I do hope they do a lot more of these, because I'm enjoying collecting these. I think Hasbro really are knocking it out the park with these figures. I mean, the paintwork is fantastic. I like the fact they think of these little things like different heads and little accessories and stuff. It is really cool. I love the artwork on the boxes and the boxes themselves. They just make it a little different. Before I forget, again, in the boxes, all you really getting is just like a paper bag that she comes in, and of course that card bit like we saw in the last videos I did. If you haven't seen those other videos, please check them out. I've done the Wolverine and Mr. Sinister, and of course I will do more. I have got full Love and Thunder Hasbro figures to do. I did the first part. I'm going to be doing the second part, which then means I can build Korg, so that'll be really cool if that's your thing. Let's see if she'll stand. Oh, she is a little bit trickier to stand than I'd say some of the others, but then that could be, there we are. Just lean her against the box just so you can get another. I mean, I think it's a really cool figure. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is she one you're picking up? Have you got her already? What do you think? If you've got the other Jubilee Legend, because you may have, and you've picked this one up, let me know in the comments what you think comparison wise. Is this one better, or do you prefer the previous version? Let me know, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you all again soon, and good luck searching for that toy gold.